We're chatting. I want to introduce myself for those I haven't had an opportunity to meet. My name is Aubrey Sweeney, and I'm the director here at Rancho San Antonio. I've been at Rancho for 26 years. I'm a marriage family therapist. Started running one of our cottages back in 1997 and have been in administration for the past 12 years and the executive director after Brother John for the past 5 years. So I'm very excited to have you all here tonight. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to give a special thank you to the bishop for being here and the beautiful service and in the chapel that was built by the Knights of Columbus many, many years ago. And I want to thank all of the Knights. I want to give also a special recognition to our youth that are here, our former youth that are here will speak tonight, as well as all of our servers that are here and our kitchen staff as well. I know they're very busy right now, but we'll bring them out maybe later. Victor and his team that have worked so hard on tonight's dinner. So a special acknowledgement also to Keith. Some of you probably know him from church. Keith, if you'll give a little wave. Keith, thank you for being here, helping set up the event. Many of you might also know him from church. And I know it's been said already, but I want to make sure that everybody knows that Brother John was very disappointed that he couldn't be here tonight. I spoke to him today. He thought it was a cold and was going to rest up, and then the cold just kept getting worse. So out of precaution, we did take him to the hospital today, and we'll keep everybody posted. And thank you for keeping him in your prayers. I know this event had a lot to do with his birthday, so we will celebrate in honor of him, in honor of all of the wonderful stories of Knights of Columbus, along with Rancho. And we're here tonight. We did a little play on the number 9, the number 90. This is 90 years of Rancho San Antonio. Oh, the perfect is the house that's up there on the screen right now. That's our original house in 1933. It was in Redondo Beach. Too bad we don't have that property anymore. The house has since been torn down and a different house has been built. But we started, for those of you who don't know, as that home for wayward youth. And we, in 1933, there was so many youth that came to the house that we ended up outgrowing that and moving to a temporary location and moving to Chatsworth in 1938. So we've been here for a long time, and in 2008 we became Rancho San Antonio Boys Home Inc. Incorporated, and many of you know us as the boys home that we've been for many years, but I wanted to share that over the past 5 years, thanks to some legislative changes that occurred, as well as COVID, the numbers changed very drastically, and we were told that we could only have 16 kids in a home because of some legislative changes. We did some workarounds, and we were able to have 2 addresses so that we can continue to serve 32 kids in our group home. And then we sort of, in the past 5 years, worked very diligently to figure out other programs that we could support at Rancho. So instead of me going over what they all are, I want to give you a little bit of an insight of what's on your tables. You should have 2 documents. One is our newsletter that we just wanted to share with you, and the other is a brochure. And in that brochure, it talks about the 7 different programs we now offer at Rancho. As well, there's a little piece of paper in there with a QR code. If you take a picture of that with your phone, it'll take you right to our website, and you'll see the video. If you haven't watched it, Richard Marciniak, who's here, he's in the movie. Brother John is in the movie, and it's really a testimony to the story of Rancho and our roots. So we try to make it easy for you so you wouldn't have to find it on the website. You just take a picture in your phone. We'll take you right to tap the little button that comes up, and it'll go right to that movie. So I encourage everyone, when you leave here, please learn a little bit more about Rancho if you don't already know. I want to also give a very special thank you to Frank Garrity, who sits on our advisory council and is very active as the liaison between Rancho and the Knights of Columbus, and has also been very instrumental in one of the projects that we're right now launching. We got a grant to build a new building for outpatient therapy, and we've had a very difficult time getting permits and different things through the LA County office for buildings and permits, and Frank has been very helpful in that. So he wears many hats around here, and thank you for all of your work to pull this together. It's, I know, a very special evening for the Knights, a very special evening for Rancho, and for Brother John, even if he can't be here. So just thank you all for all that you do, all of your support for Rancho. If you have any questions about what we're doing now, some of the programs that have changed or grown into, please don't hesitate to ask, and enjoy your meal. So enjoy the salad, and then we'll have carts that come out for the full meal, and we will hear from the youth speakers after dinner. So thank you and bon appetit. Oh, one last thing. The pictures, Keith, can we get them to scroll? Or were they? I think you have to hit play on the bottom. So through the night, you'll see the pictures scrolling. It starts with, as I shared, our very first house in Redondo Beach, but you'll just see various pictures coming through of buildings then and now. We tried to have a little bit of a idea, so there we go. It's a celebration for our 90th to show buildings what they were 90 years ago, or 50 years ago, or 40 years ago, many of which were built by the Knights of Columbus, and then what they look like today. So recently we've been trying to renovate some of the buildings that haven't been, and we have many more that we hope to do in the upcoming future. So just throughout the evening, feel free to glance over. It will loop, and if it doesn't, we'll restart it, and you can catch the different visions of Rancho over the past 90 years. So now, bon appetit. Thank you.
Keith is going to introduce them and tell us about it, and I hope you enjoy every bit of this, because this is why you're here, to help support these guys. Thanks, Keith.
Thank you, Frank. Our first young man that will speak is a young man who's been here about 9 months. He's done outstandingly well, has a great work ethic. He's on my work crew. He takes direction well, works well with others. He has great initiative. He's been very successful. I'm going to let him tell his story. Cabray Mitchell.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Here's my speech. A strong support system is essential for leading a successful and fulfilling life. While you may already have some of the most important people in your life who make up for your support system, such as your family and friends, it's crucial to remember that having a robust support system is a necessity for everyone to thrive in life. Your support system can help you overcome challenges, provide motivation and encouragement, and ultimately help you achieve your goals. It's important to cherish and nurture your relationships with your loved ones, not just as a nice thing to do, but as a necessary action to make all the difference in your journey towards success and fulfillment. Taking care of and investing in our relationships is crucial for our happiness and well-being. Our loved ones can be an incredible source of strength and encouragement when we need them the most. Therefore, it's important to appreciate them and show gratitude for their presence in our lives. Life can be overwhelming at times, leaving us feeling disconnected from our loved ones. However, it's important to remember that the relationships we have with those closest to us are an essential part of our well-being. They provide us with comfort, support, and a sense of belonging. So let's take our support system seriously, invest in them, and allow them to grow and strengthen over time. Let's not take our support system for granted, and instead cherish and nurture them, as they are vital for our success and happiness. Thank you. My bad. In school, I currently have a 3.1 GPA. I work with Keith, as he said, and Nisi, and I saved over $2,000 working with them. Soon, in the time of March, I'm going to be transferring to March at the Tay Apartments, and I'm also currently working and majoring to become a detective.
Very good job, Cabray. Cabray's attending Pierce College with a 3.7. He's very bright, very hardworking student as he is an individual. So great job. And our next speaker is a little older. He's been here a little longer. He is in the TAID program, Traditional Aid Youth Program that we have at Rancho, which is very successful. 90% are enrolled in school, 90% are employed in the community, and most of them have cars and licenses. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but it's okay. So our next speaker will be Nani.
I'm sorry, I didn't practice. Jesus Christ. Hello everyone, my name is Nadi. I was here at Rancho San Antonio. I went through this program while I was here. This is actually the first time I heard about support system was here at Rancho. I graduated from Aguilar, and then I had my Craitonomy also here, recovered from there, got accepted to TAID's department, where I started attending Los Angeles Pierce College, and from there I became an ASO treasurer. That's the student body. Did a lot of things, got my license as well, driving around, which is fun. I would say I just recently applied to the UC, so I'm transferring with my psychology degree. Needless to say, I did risk, change, grow. I took the risk to change so I can grow, and I'm very thankful that I have a support system as Aubrey, Keith, and all you guys to support. Thank you very much.
These guys are very humble. Nani speaks 3 languages. He's the student body treasurer at Pierce College. And he's just amazing. Come through here, they run a good program, they benefit from everything we offer, and this is the result. He'll be completely successful in life. Very good. Lastly, if any of you ever want to have a picnic or anything at Rancho San Antonio, let us know. We could do picnics from 50 to 500. We had a couple this last summer, they were very successful. If you're interested, just let us know. More than happy to do them for you. Aubrey, or Frank, I'm sorry.
Thank you. This is the time we've all been waiting for. I think, Aubrey, you're going to need to come somewhere a little bit more central. And we're hoping to just file up here, form a line. Anyone who's brought checks to bring their donations to Rancho, this is the time. Aubrey will play the role of Brother John, and you will play the role of the generous Knights of Columbus. So come on up, let's come up and line on me. You have to stay here. You're looking at a good recipient.
I'm supposed to act like Brother John.
Yes, you have to talk in a lower voice. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Very much. 65, where's that? Oh. Yes. Yes, I live right by there. Thank you. Kinoga, brother's backyard, right?
Yes.
Thank you
so much. Hi, Richard. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for this. Now, we're going to be passing around a basket, too, as we call it the tip basket, but it's really another way of participating in the lovely night that we're having. And while we're doing that, of course, they'll be passing out dessert. So we've done it. It's culminated. Now it's time. Here comes Keith has got the basket. We'll just pass it around the tables. And thank you all so much.
Just one more thank you to everyone for being here. I know it's a very busy time of year, so to give up a Saturday night right before Christmas is a lot. So thank you all for taking time out of your days and your generosity of the Knights of Columbus and for being here. It's very special, and please stay for dessert. There's coffee by the door if you missed it. Feel free to grab a cup of coffee and enjoy.